here that I wanted to point out. Keanu, first of all, says that she thinks that Nick and Kayla pressing charges on Aaron was drastic, which I thought was interesting.
What? So thing number one, it's his fault. He did it. I talked about it. So I guess the reason that they filed a report, which is revenge prawn is not a nice thing to do. And it in Minnesota and in I believe it's illegal in all states. But it's illegal. It's well within their right to report it. Do I think that's drastic? Yes. As a person who's been revenge prawned, have I ever filed any? I didn't even report Kevin Brennan on Twitter.
What? I said, yeah, she's on OnlyFans. She is. And, you know, y'all can judge me for what I'm about to say and judge her, but it really discredits a lot of her credibility. It's like, well, you don't find it offensive, maybe, because that's what you do on the side. You're out here, you know, making money off your...
Okay!
Offense, 2 counts, non-consensual. What? I don't know what decem of private...
What?
What? Images.
Okay!
Of an unauthorized
what?
What? Don't even see. I don't even know this word. That's what it was.
What?
Dissemination.
What?
Dissemination. It reminds me of insemination.
I'm pregnant.
Are you sure it's mine?
I'm sure it's yours.
Dissemination.
Sorry. Anyway, dissemination. Somebody please go and tell her what that means.
Okay. Yeah. What? Okay.
Correct.
You sillies. I know what dissemination is. Gino and I may have to resort to artificial dissemination because his seed is spoiled by booze.
That was great, Bonin. Thank you. Thank you.
Artificial dissemination.
I mean, basically.
No.
Good morning to TV's Will Heron. We're using some of your clips today.
Hello.
Shout out. Y'all go sub to him. We love Will Heron.
So he's got to run, but thank you for popping in.
Thanks. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, you better stop. I promise you, we're working on our merch store and stuff just for funsies, and I've got to have something on there. I think I'm going to try to get Gummy to let me purchase the one that's got the pinball machine with her head on it going bing, 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 bing. Say this. Keanu, whether it was purposeful or not, is a big part of this entire debacle. You know, it sounds to me, based on what Kiki said, that Gino wanted to get out of it way before they actually were able to. But I mean, she's always and forever going to be a part of the story at this point. We've got paperwork with their name all over it. And, these charges were built around, the picture being sent to Gino. And I don't know. I just, if it were me personally, I would have ejected myself a long time ago as soon as this happened. And I would never have been on a show, several times a week or whatever. And then while also claiming that's my BFF, I've seen her say a lot of things on the show that I was not really impressed with. And one of those major ones was making fun of the children and mocking the children for like 20 minutes. Yeah. That's what sort of did it in for me. And I was like, okay, this is not a serious person. And I don't know. I just thought it was tasteless.
With you, because we did have past streams and just like, dude, you're saying this is your best friend. Like, I understand not wanting to be mean or anything like that, but then you just dip out, make an excuse not to go.
Yeah.
Be like, I just can't do it. I mean.
Well, and the money obviously wasn't there, right? Like, it wasn't like she was getting paid $500 to do a show. So it's like, all right, what, I don't know. You would have to.
Yeah.
I don't know a price that you could like get me on the show. Like, if you were my friend, this was happening with your husband, whatever, I would not be going on his show 2 or 3 times a week. No, I would be like, I haven't heard from Jackie. Like, I'm worried about her, yada, yada. The last thing I would do is put myself right in the middle of it. So for me, that seems very advantageous and opportunistic.
Bingo.
To me, it's like, none of that was necessary. And the whole time you're saying like, I don't know why she won't message me. Why do you think? So for me, it's like, I can't believe that it was just like, oh, I didn't know. And I was just trying to be nice. It seems like you had a way out several times that may have actually had April contact you sooner if you hadn't have been like, you know, seemingly siding with her ex. Like, come on, man. Yeah, but she did. That's just it.
And then she did. Yeah. Yeah.
He would date her and then she would lean into it a little bit. And it's like, I don't know, if I were in that position and I started feeling that way one time, I would be like, whoa, 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 I see what this is. Let me get up out of here before it looks to my BFF or my good friend that I'm because what other reason are you going to be there? You're not getting anything out of like hitching, you know, a ride on the steel toe train or whatever. Like it was just really tasteless and classless. And where'd she go? Look, don't get frustrated. I'm not frustrated when I think about some of the ways that you handled this situation. It's insulting. And not to me, but that's what's frustrating. So anyway, if you've got somewhere to send it, everybody says not to put you on, but if you want on here, you know, we'll hear you out. We're not total assholes. Milton's here. Melty. Oh, Melty.
I'm melting. Oh, what a world, what a world.
No, Keanu, you're part of the story, whether we like it or not, right? Like you have injected yourself into the middle of this, like, and now even worse because of the situation with him sending it to Gino, which was not your fault. But you know, you're part of this story, and we were covering it from the beginning when it happened with Rekieta. We didn't even care, you know, once again, Aaron was attached to it. So we've been talking about Aaron. You're part of it. We're talking about it. No, it's not that you care. I care about the way that you treated your friend. I care about the way that you have been opportunistic in this situation. I care about you flip-flopping back and forth on the way that you, I don't know. There's all of that. Then there's the Clipper thing. It's just annoying. You're just, you know.
Gino showed me, he thought it was gross of Aaron to do that and deleted it because he's a gentleman.
Huh? Brother? Yeah. What? Melting down.
Don't revenge prawn people, anybody. Let this be a lesson to you.
Stuff she's reading out the warrant and stuff, and it's like she doesn't understand any of it. And like I said, we're not lawyers. I'm not here to give, you know, legalese or whatever they say, but it's like, yeah, if Aaron sent the image to anybody, that's a charge. That's enough. It's not a matter of like, you know, oh, I don't know. That's annoying.
Well, and like, I mean, she's like, I didn't want to be a part of it. And I get that. But the thing is he sent it to your fiance and he showed it to you.
So it's two. Somebody says like, why let her derail the show? That's not what I want. Like, you know, we're sitting here being judgmental and stuff. If she wants to defend herself, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I just don't want to completely derail the entire show.
So it says potentially criminal made an excellent point regarding the statute because Aaron sharing a photo didn't have malicious intent, referred to the comment he made when he sent it to Gino. And that's definitely something that I want to talk about too, because I had written on myself a note about maybe the intent to Kayla wasn't to harass, but what if it was towards April and to Nick to harass them? So
either way, it seems vindictive at the very least, like what his intentions are, other than like showing off and wanting to bro out with Gino. I don't know.
Right.